Ethan, good morning. Paul here. Got your bike up on the lift. I'm just starting off with the oil change and just wanted to quickly illustrate one minor mistake that you made, which can very easily be corrected. This is the old oil filter that came off the bike. This is a brand name. It's upside down because there's oil in it still, but the brand name is Champion. And the crossover from Champion to K&N is actually part number KN303. And you, sir, have provided me with a K&N filter 153. So this is the wrong filter for your bike. Here, actually, I can take you with me. I do have 303s in stock. So if it's okay with you, I'd like to just trade you straight across. I'll take your 153, and I'll trade you for the, whoops. I'll trade you for the 303, which is the right filter for your bike. So it's just a straight across trade, but there's the difference. You can actually kind of see the difference in the size of the box, let alone the size of the filter, which is which. But I'll just put yours in my stock and you'll take mine out of my stock, and we'll meet in the middle with the proper filter. If that's okay, let me know. If not, then no problem. You can purchase this one, but in earnest, I can't help seeing why a straight trade would be best for both of us. Yeah, moving along. Okay, good morning, Ethan. It is Paul here. Got your bike up on the lift, your new bike up on the lift. This is your 2022 Yamaha MT09, and this is just a brief overview of the bike. We wanted to sort of give you a proverbial report card on how the bike's status was as you've just acquired it here on July the 5th or 6th of 2024. So we're going to go through it, and I'll point out a few things, and I'm going to sort of tie in the end on the rear tire. We talked about it when you dropped it off, but I've got some details that I think you're going to find pretty interesting, or at least I did. Front tire is a Bridgestone Battle Axe S22. It is already at the wear bars, and I think it's probably time for you to get yourself a new front tire. Front brake pads are about 90% life left, wearing evenly and looking good. Fork seals appear to not show any signs of any issues whatsoever. They're clean and doing what they're supposed to do. All fasteners and everything on the bike are in really good condition. Everything appears to be solid and snug. Here's one thing I didn't even know about the MT09, which I find is very cool, is it's got a different setting, only two, but still, most bikes only offer one. But your bike has got two, and this is the low setting for probably more comfort, straighter leg. And this is just a couple centimeters higher for more of a bent, more aggressive. This will raise the foot peg. You'll have to make adjustments to the shifter to accommodate that. But the bottom line is the bike offers a little bit of adjustment with respect to your foot position, which I found pretty cool. Chain and sprockets, you've got 100% life left on the chain and sprockets. They're in really good condition and relatively clean, and you haven't got a single worry with that at all. Alignment is good and strong. This is a 2022 Metis or Mitis rear tire. This is the Super Sports series that they have. I want to talk to you a little bit more about this tire because you and I both don't know a lot about it. But when I went and did some research on it last night, I was actually really satisfied with what I found out about it. So I think you should stick with this tire. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Rear brake pads are at about 99% life left, wearing evenly and looking good. The anti-squeak shims are present, which is always nice to see. Everything looks really nice there. There's your pretty fancy exhaust. Brake oil is 99% pure. Yeah, really, really good. Excuse me. Really, really good. And that actually brings me to the front brake oil. I tested your front brake oil with my tester, and it actually tested really nice. It's super dark in color, but here's the tester. You can see the discretion on this tester is very sharp, right? Anything beyond 2% is a fail. So we stick it in here, and we get 1%. So I think you're good. I don't think you have anything to worry about there. Okay, so I'll put let me just put the lid on there before I forget. Put that on. And this part has to go on too. I need both hands, so just give me a second. Okay, locked down good and solid. Okay, so I'll talk about this mirror here. It kind of annoys me, and this is entirely up to you. The stock mirrors, of course, went there, and they would stick up like that, where they're supposed to be. These are aftermarket, and you were here when I bumped this, and I just wanted to illustrate the sort of annoyance nature of this particular mirror. So there it is, tight now, right? I've just tightened it by hand. You can see that there. All is good. It doesn't take much to bump it again, and then it's loose again. And it's just, that to me is kind of annoying. Now, to tighten this, I'm using my thumb, and I'm pressing on the fastener in this direction. So I'm pressing in and then turning the whole setup. And now actually it's tight, obviously in the wrong position. That's not very comfortable. So if I just power through it like this, I can get it to where it's still in the way. But then to knock it loose again, I'm not a big fan of these mirrors. If I were you, I'd replace these. There's that. Okay, so that's the mirror. Same on the other side. Under the seat. Seat down. There's some leftover wires here from the previous owner that just kind of annoys me. This is not of any hazard or danger. I'm just not a big fan of loose wires just hanging around underneath the bike. These are for the old signals. And you might just want to either remove the old signals there and get rid of these wires, or just spool them up. I'll tuck them in so they're not like floating around. But yeah, I saw this and just thought, could have been a little bit cleaner. Again, this is no hazard. It's not going to start a fire, nothing like that at all. It's just annoying that, it was presented to you like this. And that's it. Charging system makes perfect voltage. All your lights, signals, horn, everything works exactly as you want it to. You've made a fantastic purchase here, my friend. This bike is clean and nice. I don't think you've got a single thing to worry about. Just going to place that back on there. Now let's talk about this rear tire. The Mitas tire, in my opinion, looks really good. You should do some research on it yourself. And the only reason that I'm sort of chagrined to mention this is with an S22 on the front that's nearly done, it's probably best to go with matching tires. And I don't actually know where you'll be able to find a Mitas tire to match the rear. You can find an S22 everywhere. Check under your bed. There's probably a set there. But nonetheless, this tire might be a little bit difficult to find, and the S22 you can find everywhere. And it'd be good to have a matching set. It's not imperative that you do. It would just be good. Now, all reviews on this tire are actually really, really, really good. Short life. Not much more than 5,000 or 6,000 kilometers, depending on how you ride it, which is very short, but very sticky, very grippy. It's nice and even. A lot of riders have commented that it tips in a little bit quicker than its competitors. If you could say the competitor was the Dunlop Bridgestone Pirelli Michelin tire, this tire tips in a little bit quicker than the other one. So it would be great for cornering, carving, and that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm a little chagrined to say, with the S22 done, you should probably just get a matching set front and rear, which means that you're going to have to discard this tire. You could probably sell it on Marketplace and whatnot. I don't know what kind of attention you're going to get for a tire like this, just because we don't know much about this tire. And I don't think a lot of the, gainful public knows a lot about this tire, but yeah. Or you can order yourself up a Mitas tire for the front and put it on and just try these tires out. See if you like them. One thing I did note is that these tires, although very competitive with all the brand names that I mentioned in the past, 30% cheaper than its competitors. And that to me it's a lot of money to save on a tire. But again, short life, very sticky. That's it, my friend. That's the whole report. Your bike is great. Very happy for you. Very envious. We should go for a ride. We should go for a ride. I've got this ride idea planned out, and no one has shown up for it yet, because all of May and all of June kind of sucked weather-wise. I couldn't get a dry Thursday. But Thursdays at 6 p.m., I'm meeting at the church in North Vancouver, and we are riding up to Squamish. There's a fantastic taco joint up there. I think you get 3 or 4 tacos for $20. Delicious food, and the servers are cute. And you should come. It'd be a lot of fun. Okay, man, that's it.